because I got paid my first pay last month, but I owed 2 months worth of bills.
Okay, we're back live. We're back live now.
It all went. No worries.
Sorry about that. Nobody's on yet, but we're live.
Oh, okay.
Now here we go. Now is it back? Does it look good?
Hey, yeah, there you go. You're clean now. It's all good.
Strange.
That was weird.
It's that crazy Arkansas internet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? I was about to say something good, wasn't I?
I have no idea.
Yeah, sadly, there's only one of me now.
No, that's all right. There's people's coming back in. Hey guys.
Oh,
thank you for
okay. You were talking about doing the game before being an early Fallout, being a prequel, and I was referencing the guy that said he made the video about is Fallout 76 boring because it's no NPCs and it's a lot more empty world and rule and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a very good video, by the way, if you know which one I'm talking about. But I don't think it's going to be boring at all. In fact, it looks so exciting to me, and I like the rural setting. I love the rural setting.
That was it. The rural. Yeah, we were talking about
and it being no people and kind of like you're out there on your own almost makes it feel like more Fallout-y to me. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
It's kind of like you against, you're by yourself out there against the world. It really makes it, I don't know, it just gives that Fallout feeling to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It will like immerse you in that world.
Yes.
Like actually in the world this time, where you are on your own. You may not even see anyone for a session. You know what I mean? Which is cool to me. Obviously, you're discovering the world more, and I feel like that's the thing, is that you're exploring the intricate parts. Like, whereas before you would run to an NPC, get a quest, do the quest, run back to that NPC.
Hey, Ghoul.
Now it's kind of hey, Ghoul.
Bye, Blorox.
You're finding that quest, and and then you're going out and doing whatever kind of thing. I feel like it's more intricate that way.
I agree.
And I can't wait. It's just
Chris.
It's going to be so different.
Chris Meyer actually said he wanted it to be where it was he said he wanted it to not be common to run into another player in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
And I thought, man, I like that. Because most MMOs, and I know this is not an MMO, but most MMOs, you're running into people all the time. And
it's too much sometimes. It really breaks that immersion. It really breaks the world.
It really does, yeah. Like ESO, there's people everywhere. There's probably 7 people doing the same thing you are. But with this one, he said he wants it to be a really odd thing to run into somebody. That's great. I mean, that makes it Fallout.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But then, as we said before, we are going to have these events or these nights where we do play with you guys. We do play with the subscribers and you guys, which would be cool, because then even if you don't have anyone to play with, you're going to have someone to play with.
That's right.
There's always going to be someone on.
Ensign, Dom has a PS4. That's what he plays with. He was looking for somebody. So
Yep.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, backhand you says hit the like button again. Y'all hit the like button again.
Oh yeah. We'll smash it.
That's right. Let's see. Manio says, what if by joining the Raider faction, maybe through a menu or quest, you instantly become wanted, but you can kill people without the penalties? Doubtful, but maybe factions do stuff like that.
Maybe. That's a very good point.
That's interesting. Somebody said maybe Rose is going to be the one that's running the
yes, it is, but it is me, Dom. Sorry.
Maybe
yes, carry on, sorry.
Maybe she's the one that's running that PvP channel. Have you heard about the PvP channel where, and I don't really know exactly how it works, but it's a place where you go just to do PvP.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
Yeah. And
to be honest,
her being a raider, that might, the hunter hunted. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I will be honest, and now everyone is here, I will say why I haven't made any 76 content over the last few weeks. Well, since the event, I've only watched. I watched Matty's trailer, or like not his trailer, his footage that he got
gameplay
from the event. But I only watched around 8-9 minutes of that. But that's because I have my own reasoning, is because I kind of want to save everything for myself. It was the same with Fallout 4. Like, after E3 for Fallout 4, I never wanted to watch any trailers. I never wanted to watch, anyone's videos on them. Which, I don't know. I have a thing where it's like, it's weird this time around because we are content creators now, and we do cover these subjects, and it is like, we do have to cover it at some point. Whereas before, I was making YouTube videos, I didn't watch anything on Fallout 4 until release, so I played it for myself. So now this time around, it's different. Obviously, 76 is coming out. We make videos on that. So I watched Matty up to like 8-9 minutes of Matty's gameplay, and then that's the only thing I've seen from 76. I messaged Matty after because I was like, oh, great, you got footage and blah blah blah, and he was like, oh, thanks, man. And I was like, I watched your interview, but I have to be honest, I had my back turned to the TV because I didn't want to see the footage. But I listened to the interview he did, which was great. But and if there's a subject that I want to hear about, or like you guys make, or you made a video, I do the same thing where like I won't look at the footage, but I'll listen to the voice. So I basically, what I'm trying to say is I will be making 76 content about the game, but I want it to be my own thoughts and my own experiences with the game. So I'll be waiting till the beta for me.
Gotcha.
So that's it. Yeah, there you go. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. So that's why on some subjects I'm like, what's going on? So because I don't really know, and I haven't looked that far into it because I'm trying to save it for myself.
Yes. Yeah. As Backhand just said, he wants to walk in fresh, and I understand that. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. You want it to be your experience. You don't want somebody else to run it for you. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I also watched your video on Matty's take on his footage.
That
was cool.
Yeah.
But I'd seen some of the clips, so I was like, oh, that's fine. But then I went to what did I do? Oh no, that was it. It was Matty's interview one. That's what made me turn away. Because I clicked on the video and he was like, so you teaches everybody. Here's Matty here today and all that. I'm sorry, that's awful impression of Matty. But the first bit of footage was loaded in the vault, and I was like, no, I don't want to see the vault. I don't want to see anything, because that's the start of the game. And when I just tell you guys this, when I will be doing my footage for the beta, I won't do the same. I won't be loading into the vault, so you won't see the very start of the game from me. I don't want that to happen, because I wouldn't want that. I don't want to see that, and other people that may have not pre-ordered and not had the beta yet, even though you Xbox people get it a week earlier. But yeah, so I'll be doing it after my beta. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I understand that absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I can tell you this just from what I've seen of the game. It looks like it feels like a Fallout game, and I guess that's what I should ask Sean. Sean said he liked it. Does it feel like a Fallout game? That's the most important question.
For sure.
Todd Howard says. He said it. How do you word it? It feels 80% like the Fallout, and 20% brand new.
Yeah. I guess the 20% is just the new events and stuff. The stuff they've added.
Yes.
I guess that's the 20%. But when I saw Matty's original footage where he loads in outside and he's got the club, I was like, this is Fallout.
Right.
This is Fallout in a rural area.
Yep.
With updated graphics, insane lighting. Because he uploaded that in 4K, and I was like, I have to play this on my TV because obviously I'm not. No, that sounds awful. I have a 4K TV, so I was like, okay, I want to see what this looks like and what it would feel like playing it on my TV. And I was like, this looks incredible. Like, it has that Fallout look, but way more updated. Oh no, it's come back.
Is it doing it again?
Yeah.
Good grief.
It's alright. It's not that bad. But yeah, I 100% agree. It looked like a Fallout game, and I was like, I'm so hyped now.
Yep. As I said, it's Fallout 4 on steroids. That I stick with it. That's what it is. And I'm going to say the same thing I've said again. It's so much deeper. I'm going to use the same example. When Matty went into that church, there was a organ, and he just sat down and started playing it.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I mean they've thought of everything. I mean,
that's really cool.
Isn't that cool? That
Oh man. Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. See how much it's just a deeper experience, more immersive.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then, this is what I mean. We're like so excited for it that I just don't understand where the hate is coming from. I mean, I get it, but I'm just like, why do you hate it that much?
I don't get it, Dom. I really don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Other than people like to gripe and complain, I really don't. I really don't understand it.
Yeah, but then looking back before Fallout 4, I was hearing the same things.
Absolutely.
Some people had gotten to test it. I mean, I went to the midnight release back in my hometown when I used to live there, and one of the guys there that was queuing up was like, "Oh, I've played a little bit of it," and I was like, "What? How have you played it?" Like, I think he was a content creator as well, but I never knew him, or I was coming outside of the town. But he had already tested it, so I was like, "Oh, okay." I wasn't sure if they did that kind of thing, but yeah, I was hearing the same thing. Like, it's hard. I get it that people only want single players and they're worried of change with Bethesda changing, but they're not. They're just experimenting with this thing. It's just, what's Mano saying? It's just human nature. There's a lot of people to hate new things. Remember all the grief Inner Place fanboys had with Fallout 3 when it was revealed to be a first-person in 3D. Yeah, absolutely, Manos. I think you're right. It's change. People are scared of change. I mean, with Fallout 4, it was the voiced protagonist and other gripes people had with the game. But I love Fallout 4. I can go back and play it for hours if I choose to. And I feel like that with pretty much any Bethesda game and New Vegas. Like, I love Oblivion. Oblivion's my favorite Elder Scrolls game, but then I love Skyrim for reasons that it feels like a very immersive world that in Skyrim. I don't know. I love all of them. So I don't feel like it's going to be, and I don't look at Fallout 76 and go, I'm going to play this for like a couple months and never touch it again. It's going to be a game I'm going to repeatedly go back to.
Right.
And I feel like the main reason they are doing this is because we're not going to see another Fallout. We're not going to see Fallout 5 for a very, very long time. So this is a way for them to make the franchise live on while they are doing these other projects.
Oh, absolutely, yes. While Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6.
Who said Starfield? Who said Starfield?
I didn't say it. Yeah,
did we say Starfield around it? No, I'm joking.
But yes, it's the same people that hated on Fallout 4. I agree. And I got so tired of that hate as well. And I'm with you. There's things about Fallout 4 I don't like, but I can play it today. I can play it for hours and still love the game. And I'm just like some of the people were saying, the hate, I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of hearing it. because it gets so silly. But there are some YouTubers that are feeding it, and that's really where
I know, and I feel the same. I don't like to watch videos like that where creators are like pushing the negativity out, and I'm like, dude, why are you doing this? Like, this is a franchise you love. Like, I get you're critiquing it, but you can critique it to a point where you're like, okay, I don't agree with these things. Not, oh, this is a terrible decision. Like, how could you do that? And they're like they create videos on a topic that's not worth getting people angry about. And you're just like, well, the game's not out. Just let them decide for themselves. But then, I don't know. As I said, I've been trying to not avoid 76, but like as I said, I want my own thoughts and my own impressions to be myself. You know.
right.
What
is super chats? Vic is asking, can you get super chat yet? What is super chat?
Yeah, what's super chats? Sean says, let's be honest about something. I am worried. They'll add text chat. Best friend is dead. Oh, will they? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they would somehow. Maybe that'll be a thing that comes later. Oh, actually, no, there should be. If you're like inviting people to. Oh, the screen went back to normal. Hey!
Y'all were talking about my camera. My camera has been going on and off. It probably is the connection on my camera, but I'm afraid to touch it because it may totally go off. So
it's only the. Oh no, it's gone back. It's okay. It's only the bottom bit of the screen. Like everyone can still see you. And
Mississippi Queen, I couldn't answer because if I answered, then Dom's call would go away.
And by the way, I still haven't seen this outtake, which I need to see.
Oh yeah,
I need to see this outtake. I want to see it. Watch it.
I haven't even made it for the Patreon yet. It's really good.
Try and do an impression of me or something.
No. It was just she slipped up and said something she shouldn't have.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Christ.
Vault Girl says, I think a couple of people have asked Bethesda about text chat, but I don't think they have given a definitive answer yet. Okay. Vic, what is super chats? Wasn't you asking me?
Super chats? Like donations. It wasn't me that asked. Wait, what? When we can pay you money through the chat. Oh, so like features on YouTube, I guess.
Oh,
I've never heard of that. Cool. Yes.
Hey, I want that. That sounds good. Yeah.
When do you think?
Yes.
We're gonna change it. We're gonna change it up.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna say? When do you think we'll see Starfield?
Oh goodness.
Here we go. Let's get into this.
Yeah. Well, knowing what we know now.
Yeah.
I know it.
Okay, when would you like to see Starfield?
Now.
I will say this.
I guess I'm gonna say 21. I guess because I don't. Do you think Pete Hines is being fully honest?
Fully honest. I feel like he's given us a vague window, but then it's also believable. Hence the reason I came to the conclusion that it's going to be November 2021. They release, as he says, if we are going off the information that he's given us,
right.
You know, it's going to be a 3-year gap, 3 to 4 years. But with the team expansion, I can't really see it being 4 years. If it was going to be, it would be 3 years. So that would be 2021.
Yeah, it can't be 22. I mean, it's going to come out with the new Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah. It has to.
Yeah, but then again, Yeah, it'll definitely be a release title for the next gen. They'll go back to doing what they did with Morrowind, where when they first released a game on console, Morrowind, it was a huge success. Obviously, now they're bringing out a new IP. They haven't done one in 25 years. They want it to be a huge thing. They want it to be a big success, like the others, to make up with the others. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult for them because they have their rhythm. You know, Elder Scrolls is a giant success. Fallout's a giant success. Now they're like introducing something brand new. They want it to live up to those other franchises. So yeah, a launch title with those new consoles would obviously be, you know, we're looking at like 2020, something like that.
Look what Manos says.
Oh, where are you, Manos?
He says 2020 Starfield, 2022 TES 6. End of story. I won't hear it. Thank you.
No, I'm sorry. I would. The thing is, and the thing that I got a lot of comments in my video on that P. Hines tweet was people kept referring to it as, well, they said Starfield was playable, but just because it's playable doesn't mean it's done. Like maybe that could mean like basically some mechanics work, some mechanics are playable. Like it doesn't mean like the whole like, oh, it's done. You know, we can play it like we're doing with 76.
But
it just means that
even if it's done, they don't have to release it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, even if the game is absolutely finished and done, they're going to release it when it's the best marketing time to release it.
Yeah, absolutely. But then I feel like the thing is I feel like Pete's been right this whole for the last year and a half, 2 years. Like he's been honest. He said, you know, this roadmap thing. People were asking about Elder Scrolls 6, and they were like, "Oh, we've got 2 games before that," and you'll see how they all tie in together. And then obviously, you know, E3, and we're expecting Starfield announcement, and then we get Fallout 76, which threw us off, and we were like, "Okay, it's another Fallout," and then the screen's gone back, and then you know, then obviously E3 comes along and we get this surprise announcement for Starfield, and we're like, yes, finally, these videos we've been making, there's some, you know, they're real, Starfield's real. And then obviously Todd turns around and goes, yeah, but we're also working on the game after that. And then I was like, what?
Whoa.
What? You don't, wait, what? And then obviously he shows us Elder Scrolls, but then I think people think that Elder Scrolls is in production when it's in pre-production, which basically means concept art. So they're drawing concept art, they're making story. There's nothing's been worked on the actual game itself. So when people are like, 2022 is like, oh, I really don't think so. It's going to be a long time. I'm very sorry. Which is kind of their fault. Maybe they should have kept that behind closed doors and just give us hint it's Starfield. Yeah, it's going to be a long time.
I agree.
And that sucks. But another thing, people like, you know, they've expanded the team. Does that mean it's going to be faster? You know, a shorter wait? But it's like, well, no, because a few of those teams are working on 76 for the next 5 to 10 years. So they plan. Maryland is still Maryland. They'll be working on Starfield. It's their, you know, it's Todd's project. It's Todd's dream. You know, you see his eyes light up every time he explains Starfield.
And those studios are really specialty studios. You know, you've got Montreal is really a mobile studio.
Yeah.
Austin is really a online studio. The new Dallas studio is a VR studio. You know, so they all have a specialty. Now, I'm not saying they don't help on other things as well, but Maryland is still your main studio that's working on the games that we want. So if we want Starfield, we got to wait on Maryland. Is basically what I'm saying.
And ESO, like Todd won't pass ESO Elder Scrolls 6. Todd will not pass on Elder Scrolls 6 for anything. He'll give his son away before he does that. I wonder if his son will be in the game, because he does ask him about Elder Scrolls. You remember in that interview?
Yes.
He's like, "Oh, when's it going to be out? When oh, are we going to hear about the Dwemer and
But I do think it could come in 2020. It could
that's very possible. They
could shock us and come 2020. So I will still say 2020 or 2021, but I don't think I think 2019's out of the picture now. Yeah. Sadly.
Now let me ask you this: we'll go back to 76. Where would be the first place you would like to explore in 76?
Oh,
I mean, you're doing a lot of location videos. I would like to know, where would you like to explore?
I'm gonna go to Point Pleasant first.
Oh yeah, Point Pleasant. You did a 2-parter on that. So that was very good.
My wife knows I'm gonna go take care of the Mothman first. I'm obsessed with the Mothman.
Festival. That looked really cool.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, this spring we are going to go to West Virginia. I'm hoping.
Oh, no way. That would be really cool.
Yeah. If we can get when the kids go on spring break for school, I'm hoping we're going to go to West Virginia.
Oh, yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah. As you know, I've got a lot of US trips planned next year, which would be I'm looking forward to. I've never been to your side of the pond, but I'm excited. It's gonna be cool.
Are you coming? I know you're coming for E3. Is that going to be your first time coming?
That'll be the first.
Oh man, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for you to get here.
Yeah, I also plan on going to QuakeCon.
Yeah.
Because you guys went on the one just gone. That looked really cool.
That was awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's growing every year. QuakeCon's getting bigger and bigger every year.
Old Norseman, I will throw you a PSN later. No worries. And we'll share some quests. If anyone else has a PSN, we'll be sharing some quests when the beta comes out.
Y'all
be cool.
Y'all be sure and ask your questions. We're getting close on time. I can't believe it already. It's gone so quick. I want to thank Dom for being on here and talking with us. It always makes it go quicker. Y'all all know Dom. Y'all go check out his channel when we get done here. Don't go now, but after we get done, y'all go check out Dom channel. Yeah. Anyone on Xbox want to team up or looking for a guild to join? Gamer tag. By the way, I'm on Xbox. I'm KingFanMan if y'all want to find me on Xbox.
Nice.
I'm really hard to find. Let's see. I'm really excited to use the perk cards, trying to pick different variants to match my character build ideas, like acting as a ninja using the stealth. Yes. Mano says, how do you think the in-game social network will be like? Will we be able to add people to a friends list? I don't know, Manos, how that's going to work in the game. I did see just from the in-game footage, when you come up to someone, you can join a party with someone, but I don't know about friending and all that in the game. I don't know if that joining the party is just like joining the group of 4, or if you can. I don't know.
I don't know. That's quite good.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's what I was going to ask. What are you thinking about this weird collector's edition?
Oh,
I think. What is it called? Is it platinum?
Yeah. Well, I think it's silly if you look at it. Number one, it's the platinum edition guide, and this is the thing. This is kind of funny. There was like 6 articles written about this thing.
Yeah.
That it don't include the game. Is this the one you're talking about? But but every one of the articles didn't say that the title of the stupid thing is a guide. It's not the game. It's the guide. It's the book.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you talk about fake news. It's not a collector's edition of the game. It's a collector's edition of the guide. and the actual title of it is the Platinum Edition Guide, and I mean that it actually says that. So these are fake articles. I mean,
Let me check that out.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. In fact,
weird.
If you'll go watch
Matty made a video, didn't he? Oh yeah, top shirt. There he is.
Yeah, Matty did, but Epoxy, no, what's his name?
Oh yeah, it's a guide. It's called Guide.
Yeah,
right there.
It's right on, but not a one of the articles says that. Every one of the articles takes the word guide out and just slams Bethesda for it. And I'm like, y'all are that is pure fake news. So
I tell you what, I am looking forward to buying if they do release it, which they did for Fallout 4, which I do have. Is the art? It's called the art.
Oh yes, yeah, we've got it.
Yeah, really thick. Yep. Yeah. The thick book of art, and I love that thing. And you can see all the concept art from what creatures could have looked like. And I swear that if Fallout 4 had some of the creatures that they had in that book, it would be a lot darker game.
Yes, yeah. I wished a lot of it would come. Inside talked about Battle Royale. I don't think Battle Royale will come to Fallout 76. They have talked about doing a like a deathmatch thing, like a 12-on-12 or a 6-on-6 or a 12-on-12 deathmatch. Yeah. But that would be an extra mode. That would be like one of those mini games that we're talking about. So
nice. You've got the Power Armor edition, haven't you? Now, or you had it from the start? Yeah. It was Jerry that had it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I've got the Power Armor edition for the PC, and then the Tricentennial edition for the Xbox.
Nice. Now I've got a bit of weird drama to do with that edition.
Okay, go.
Which is very strange. Obviously we know that it's very rare and sold out pretty much anywhere. I know that because I went to the store, my local game store. If you're from the UK, you know who Game are. They pretty much are the only company in the UK that deals. It's like our GameStop. They get the exclusives with any collector's edition. You can't buy collector's editions anywhere else in the UK apart from online. So I went there to, I think it was like the after E3, and it was like the day after I got paid. No, it was the day I got paid, and I went there and I was like, "Oh, please tell me you have a Power Armor edition for pre-order." And they were like, "Dude, we sold out yesterday." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And the UK haven't had ones like them editions since. Like, you go onto their website, it's sold out. If you go, it's always been sold out. But the UK got another edition, which is the Pip-Boy edition. Right. So there's a new Pip-Boy edition. Like I've told you before, it's the Pip-Boy from the trailer. So it's the Pip-Boy 2000. That's the only edition you can get. And then this last week, I went onto the game's website, and they're advertising the Power Armor edition again, and it's a lower price. And I'm like, what's going on here? And so I went through, and I went all the way to the checkout, and it's like you can pre-order it, but they've told me in stores they don't have it. So why are they taking people's money for it if they don't have them? So I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, what is going on?
Now, I do know they made a few more of the Power Armor editions, so they may actually have them now.
It's I don't understand what's going on. I've messaged Game, I've tweeted Game for a response. I might go in store to find out what's going on, because I don't want to order. Well, I want my Pip-Boy. I want my Pip-Boy edition. Right. But I've also ordered it comes with the Tricentennial edition. So I'm like, well, can I get my Pip-Boy and then if they do have a Power Armor edition, pay more to get that? But I don't know what's going on. If they have Power Armor editions, it will kill me. And then another thing I found out, which really sucked, because when I found out about the Power Armor thing, I went in store to ask them. They were telling me, yeah, we don't have any more. And I'm like, well, you're advertising you know, I went to the checkout. It says I can pay for it. If you don't have them, like, don't let me pay for it. And then, but the other thing that annoyed me was, I was like, so you're doing a midnight release, right? And they were like, oh, we don't know if we are anymore. And it's like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, I want to be there at midnight and get the game.
Why don't they? When are they going to know?
As well, so it's like, we're a big city as well, and like,
yeah,
you know, there can't be low pre-orders for Fallout, for God's sake. It's like the biggest, well, one of the biggest.
How can they not? How can they not know? When are they going to find out? Shouldn't that be something they already know by now?
Well, they had it in the window. Like, they had a poster in the window of all, like, the midnight releases, because they don't do them often. So they've got, like, Red Dead, they're doing a midnight release. A few other games they're doing a midnight release. Fallout 76 was doing a midnight release. So I actually went in to ask if they had merch on release, like t-shirts, hoodies, and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a Fallout, a Bethesda game. Like, we get them every, like, 3 to 4 years. So on the day, I want to, you know, be the person that buys everything. You buy, yeah. Oh, and then yeah, I'm that guy. So, and then I was like, so, you know, are you doing a midnight release? And they were like, oh, we don't know anymore. And I was like, are you kidding me? And now they've taken the poster out of the window, so it makes me like, please don't tell me you're not doing a midnight release, and I actually have to wait until you open on the 14th to get it, which will be like midday.
Wow.
Like, oh, dude, no.
Well, as far as I know, with the Power Armor Edition, Bethesda actually made more because of demand. So
yeah.
So they may have it. I mean, yeah,
I'm gonna wing it on the day. Because
there's somebody else saying Power Armor Edition was reprinted because of demand. I thought so. I thought
nice.
So.
Yeah, isn't that how Joey got his?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But I thought they made up for the lack of editions in the UK with the Pip-Boy.
Pip-Boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited either way. Are you?
Absolutely.
Are you picking yours up on midnight? Are they doing a midnight release? Also, Game UK is doing a midnight releases by order of.
See, that's the thing. I don't know when I'm going to get mine, because mine, I ordered mine from Bethesda, so I'm just waiting on the mail.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Oh, no way. You ordered it by post?
Yeah. It may be 3 days after.
Oh, God, no. I remember when Fallout, that happened with a friend when Fallout 4 and he didn't get it for like 3 days.
Yeah, that's what. So I'm going to be waiting. Manos asked if I'm going to do a review with some of my gameplay. I won't do it in the first few days, Manos, because of like what Dom was talking about. I'm going to wait until probably after the 30th. Once the PS4 people can play it, and then I probably will. But yes, I will do a review. But I'm not going to do it just immediately.
You should do a review of your like an unboxing of your edition.
Oh, absolutely, yes. You know what I'm excited about most, and I know my wife is going to love this. It's actually not the Power Armor helmet itself. The one thing that comes with the Power Armor Edition that I'm excited about most is the steel box. It comes with the steel box Tricentennial. The steel book. The steel book.
Oh, the steel book. Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, you've been liking them recently.
Yeah, I'm collecting them now, and that's the only one. It's the only edition that comes with the steel book. So I'm like, oh yeah.
No way.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. So I'm so, and I don't know why the Tricentennial edition don't come with it, because it's actually the Tricentennial box, but only the Power Armor edition comes with it. Yep.
I bet you it will happen like this. I'll get there and they'll be selling the steelbook to me. They did that with Skyrim, with the remaster.
Yeah.
I turned up to buy it on the day, and they were like, "Oh, for an extra couple pounds, we're you can have the steel case." And I was like, "Yeah,
absolutely,
give me that."
Absolutely. Yeah. Manos, I don't know what that is. Manos, he says there's somebody on my Discord that says they're playing Fallout 76. I've seen that too. I don't know. They don't talk to anybody, so evidently they're playing Fallout
on our hands.
I don't know. I don't know.
It could be, man. Could be. I had some Bethesda developer follow me on Instagram the other day when I hit 4K.
Really?
And I was like, whoa. Yeah, it was really weird. It was just some random person. I went on his profile and it was like, yeah, developer Bethesda Softworks. And I was like, whoa, okay, this has happened.
Very cool.
But yeah.
Hey, I had Jeff Garner comment on my Twitter thing the other day.
Oh, no way. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I thought that was very cool.
Those guys look like super nice guys.
He is one of the nicest guys that I've met lately. He is super, super nice.
Yeah.
Vic, are you asking me if I got a package? I haven't yet, but I'm at my mother's, so you're gonna have to ask my queen.
Open it. Where did she say this?
Let's see. She says, "Open it on live stream." KingFanMan, you got a package here at home.
She might be on about your
game size envelope. Did you order something, no. Or is it your edition? I don't know.
Everyone, KingFanMan's got 76 early. Everyone.
I bet say I've got something, so I'm gonna have to open it on live stream. Okay, I will when I get it, but I don't. I'm at my mother's, so I don't have it here.
Yeah, and just to say, Vic, thank you for my parcel. It hasn't arrived yet, but as you said, it may take time. But I will be filming a unboxing video of your very nice parcel that you have generously sent me as well. It'll be cool. I'm excited.
And she's excited. Well, I'm excited now. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited.
I have no idea. She just sent me like a message, and it was like, "Oh, it's on its way," and I was like, "Whoa!" It felt like Christmas. It's cool. It's cool. A lot of cool stuff's happened on the channel recently. I'm very happy.
Oh, by the way, congratulations! Congratulations! You went over 1 million views.
Oh, yeah.
And 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah. It was in the same week. That was ridiculous. That was such a weird week.
Everybody tell Dom congratulations. That is amazing. 1 million views on his channel and 4,000 subscribers. That is wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is
it's kind of surreal. It was really surreal. Because I wasn't expecting that for 2 months. Oh, bye Manos. Have a good night or day. Sorry.
Bye Manos.
But I wasn't expecting it for a few months. And then I just went on my about bit on my channel, and it was like, oh, over 1 million. And I was like, what? That was crazy. But thank you, man.
Well, it's very, very well deserved, and I know you're going to keep on climbing. But that's crazy.
I'm working on a new video tomorrow. I actually have time to make a video tomorrow, so there'll be a new one tomorrow. But yeah, man.
Can I ask? Is it Starfield or is it what? Or are we gonna have to wait?
I want to make something lore-wise with 76. Yeah, I have a Starfield video, but I did a poll on Twitter, and people want to hear the 76 bit I want to do.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well,
should be cool.
That's neat. I'm about to start. Speaking of lore, I'm doing the scary places. When this month runs out, I'm going to start just doing other locations, not necessarily scary locations, but other locations in Fallout 76, but the history behind it. So I'm going to keep going with the locations in 76. So I'm excited about that as well.
Yeah, my future plans is obviously I want to do something on. Oh, sorry, man. I want to do something on 76. Well, actually, saying that, on the day I want to film a vlog type video of me going to get the game and maybe what I'm doing that day. Which I think would be cool. I've not done it. I haven't got a camera, so I'm going to use my phone. I've done a few tests, but it has a 4K camera on it, so it'll work, I guess. I haven't tested it, but hopefully that'll be something cool for everyone to watch. I mean, I did it for Fallout 4, so I want to do it again.
Yes.
For this.
I actually remember that one for Fallout 4. Yeah.
yeah. I re-uploaded it, didn't I? Yeah, 'cause it was on the old channel.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
Well, I can't wait. I wished you were on Xbox or PC so we could play together.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one day. The thing is with Xbox is I haven't it's always a system I wanted to get, but there's just nothing that's pushed me to get one. If you know what I mean.
Yep.
But this, as I said before, this is the first time I'm jealous of you Xbox players getting it a week early.
Well,
it's really cool though.
And of course, I think you know my past. We always had Sony, but it was because of the modding situation and on Fallout 4 that we switched it out and went to Xbox. And you know, really, with Bethesda's relationship with Xbox, you really get everything you get earlier on Xbox with Bethesda. So it really works out better for us with the Bethesda games anyway. But we don't get anything else.
No.
Yep. There's so many other games I want to play. I want to play the Spider-Man. I want to play God of War. I want to play the Horizon Zero Dawn. There's so many I want to play.
Yeah, very good games.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I feel like PlayStation have their formula. Sony have their formula with those titles that do tremendously well. They're very story heavily driven games, like God of War, like Last of Us, like Uncharted, like Horizon. You know, they have their formula and it works for them. Whereas I feel like Xbox are better at their shooters and stuff like that kind of thing, like with their online shooters and stuff. That's kind of their market. That works for them.
Right.
So I guess it works. But I will say this: I did have an Xbox One once.
Really?
But that's all it. Well, I had PlayStation on release, PS4 on release, which I don't know how I did that. I never pre-ordered it. I just arrived at a shop, and then what happened? Some guy was at the counter, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to talk about PlayStation?" And there was a queue of people waiting to buy one, and he was just like, "Oh, do you want to come here? Oh, do you want any help?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay. I'm thinking about getting a PS4." And he was like, "Oh, no worries, man. Oh, this is the packages we've got." And there's people behind me like waiting to pay for their systems, and I just cut the line because some guy was like, "Do you want help?" And then he brought one from the back, and he was like, "Dude, you're lucky. There's 4 left." And there's people waiting.
Oh wow!
I don't know how I did that, and then I bought one and left.
Hey, Sean said he just subscribed to the KingFanMan and to Dom. So thank you, Sean.
Nice one, Sean. Oh, thank you, Sean.
Thank you, sir.
Nice one, mate. But
well, if I had the money, I would get a PS4 so I could have both. That would be really nice. So Mississippi Queen, you know, you could think about getting me a PS4 too.
Yeah. Vic, you could send FanMan a PS4. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But yeah, yes. But then someone from my old job was selling their Xbox One new because he wasn't that much of a gamer, and he bought it, and a few months he didn't want to play it. Which is fine, because at the time I had the same problem with Xbox. Like, there wasn't a lot of games out for the system, but I really enjoyed the layout. I really enjoyed I liked the camera bit, and I know the camera bit's kind of faded away from that, but I liked that. But and in the end, I was just I had the PS4, and every game that came out, I was playing on PS4, and I was like, "Oh, this is pointless." I'm watching YouTube videos on an Xbox One, which has no games at the moment. But since then, I've been like, I'll buy it again, but there needs to be that title that makes me want to buy one. Originally I had like a PS3. No, I didn't have a PS3. I had an Xbox 360.
Well, they don't have any titles right now. They have the racing game. That's it. The Forza. That's it.
And I know they're trying.
Vic says she actually has an extra PS4 she don't use. Don't say that, Vic. Backhand just says KingFanMan start building a PC. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying to get my. I'm trying to get my wife to get me the case right now. That's going to be my Christmas present, is the case for my PC. Yes.
Did I tell you about my birthday present that I'm going to buy myself?
No.
In December, it comes out 2 days after my birthday, and I was like, I'm buying this, and it's a 1-to-1 replica of the plasma rifle from Fallout 4.
Oh wow!
And it's huge, and I don't know where to put it. But that comes out 2 days after my birthday. I've already paid for it. I paid for it a while, like months ago. Is it
the same one that makes the helmet?
Yeah, same company. Yeah.
Oh yes! Wow.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, they've got like the hammer. They've got like the.
I have seen it. It is huge. Yeah. It is humongous. What are you going to do with that thing? Are you going to like hang it on the wall or something?
I don't know where to put it. I was like, yeah, I want it, and then I bought it, and I was like, wait, where am I going to put this thing? I mean, it'd be cool to have like in videos and stuff, but I don't know. You better have it on pre-order. Yeah, I've already got it, man. Don't worry. Wow, it's great, crazy, man. Like, I love that. I love Bethesda season. It was the same with Fallout 4. Like, it was like wait till the game comes out, and then all the marketing comes out, and they're like, oh, we've released new merch and new bits and bobs, and I love that so much. I can't wait. I can't wait. Is there anything else besides that your collector's edition that you are wanting to buy?
Yeah, just ask my wife. Everything.
yeah. We need that King's Corner looking kitted out.
Looking nice. No. No.
What did you get in one of the unboxings? That was like insane.
Oh my God, the bomb. I got the anthology. Yeah.
Oh, anthology. Yeah. That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So that looks good in the corner. So we got that.
My subscribers are awesome. I mean, they are just beyond awesome. I have gotten some super neat stuff, and I'm working on building a PC. You know, because I got the hard drive for a PC. So
So have you got your PC set up now? Or is it
no,
a work in progress?
It's a work in progress.
No worries.
For Christmas, I'm going to get the case that holds it. And
yeah.
I got to slowly get it, one part at a time. But I was hoping to get it by the time Fallout 76 got here, but that ain't going to happen. But
yeah.
But it's exciting for me to build it, because I'd never built a PC, so it's really exciting to do that. Yeah.
I will one day, maybe next year, but it's just so expensive. It's so expensive. If you're going to go all out with a PC as well, like you're going to have to go somewhat all out. Not too crazy, but make it look good. Make it run nice and everything. And especially with the stuff we do.
And I didn't know much of what I was doing, but Backhand just helping me. He's advising me on what I need to do. So he's
nice one, Backhand.
Yeah. He's my tech advisor on this PC.
Nice.
Well, man, I want to thank you so much for being. I love when you're on the KingsCast. It just makes it fly.
Thank you.
It's gone fast. Y'all be sure and check out Just Dom's page. I'm sure most of y'all are already subscribed to him, but if you're not, go over there and subscribe right now. It's an order from the KingFanMan.
That's an order.
But thanks, Dom, for being over here. And again, congratulations on your 4,000 and your 1 million views. That is quite an accomplishment.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you for having me, man.
And I want to thank everybody. Yes. And you are welcome anytime. You don't have to ask. You call anytime.
No worries.
I want to thank everybody for stopping by the King's Corner. We didn't talk much about all the toxicity going on, but that's all right. I don't want to talk about all that mess. I just want to
spread the positive.
That's right. We want to be
As
positive.
Bill Cosby says, you got to accentuate the positives.
Accentuate. I like that. We're just gonna. We are gonna be positive. So, y'all keep positive, and we're gonna be playing Fallout 76 before we know it. When is it? Monday? Is that Monday?
Yeah. No. It will be Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right. Well, Tuesday. If y'all are on Xbox, y'all go find me. I am KingFanMan. Well, guys, we will be talking to you soon. I just put a video out, so y'all go check it out. It is the 7. What is it? The top 7. I don't know. Y'all go find my video I just put out anyway. Thank y'all for stopping by the King's Corner. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, Dom.
Thank you guys. Bye. Bye.